That's incredible. That's the results we were looking for. So, yeah.
How long have you been waiting for that tonight? I mean, you had big shoes to fill tonight. Why were you able to do what you did?
Just the way we practice. Practice is like extremely hard. So when you come to the game, it's always lesser than that. So practice always prepares us for these type of moments.
Did it test you to wait this long, though? I mean, you kind of waited for your opportunity here.
I'll just play my role for the team. That's all. Be humble, be patient. And when your number is called, execute.
What was that in mind when you get 4.5 after football? I mean, how much fun did you have playing football tonight?
Every night is fun playing with my teammates, so it's just like a cherry on the cake, so yeah.
You look more explosive out there this year. Did you change your off-season conditioning at all?
Just the mindset. I feel like I lost a few pounds as well, so that's always gonna make it a little quicker.
The D-line as a whole, you guys were without a lot of guys tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Jordan going down, not having Scott or Jackson. So what was about you and some of these other guys that maybe haven't got a ton of playing time to step up when they're all on?
I mean, that's just our mentality, Next man up. There should be no drop off between groups. So.
I totally get that mindset, but to lose a guy like Scott and to lose a guy like George, I mean, what was that position group or that position room like this week, knowing you wouldn't have those guys?
Nobody stuttered, nobody, skipped a beat. It's like a normal week of practice.
You've been playing next to Ahmed Hassani for a little while now. What stands out about him on the field?
He's just explosive. Like, for somebody that hasn't played football for that long, it's scary. Like, imagine when he really gets it under his belt. I don't think anybody's going to be able to stop him. So, yeah.
This is the first time we saw Cortez and, had a dang good debut. What'd you see from him? And I'm sure it was probably nice for him to
It's the same stuff we've been seeing this whole year. Like, these dudes are explosive, and they're just waiting on their opportunity, So they came, their number was called, and they executed the way we're supposed to. So, yeah.
Talking to Garrett Kerner earlier this week, this is an offensive lineman. Feels like there are times where he can sense that the opposing defensive line is on the verge of breaking. Defensive lineman, like when you guys are getting after tonight, can you sense that at all about an offensive line?
Of course, you read body language. You might see them fighting with their teammates and stuff like that, not communicating, false starts, things like that. So, yeah.
How much do you feed off of that when you see that?
It doesn't bother me. Just keep playing football, I know I'm doing my job when that happens. So, yeah.
How proud is that room right now? The defense after, like I said, I know next man up, but how proud are you guys?
We expect it. So, of course we're happy for the win and being dominant, but we expected it and it happened. So, yeah.
This is the fourth time this season you guys have held a team to less than 100 rushing yards in a game. Why have you had so much success against the run?
Everybody just does their assignment. They do their 111. So when that happens, you get good results.
What's it like playing in front of this crowd and just I'm sure you growing up and stuff had dreams of making plays and hearing this kind of crowd cheering for you.
Honest to God, it doesn't get any better than Boise State. Like, these fans, they're the reason why we're successful. All those false starts and them showing up week in and week out, like, we honestly appreciate it, and I hope they know that. Yeah.
You thinking could be the craziest you've ever seen it next week against BYU?
I know they're gonna show up for that, and I can't wait. Yeah.
Andy was just describing the way that you guys' attention to detail and stuff in practice when the last week. Did you guys, as players, notice any different, or you changed your approach or anything at all?
It's the same thing. Nothing has changed. Yeah.
You guys are rolling right now. How much confidence does this team have? I know you kind of touched on it, but just to think about where you guys were a month ago to where you are now.
In our locker room, we always knew what we can do. So when we do it, like we have been doing, you get these results. So nobody's ever been in shambles or worried. Like, we know what we're capable of. So, yeah.
Is what we're seeing from Taylor Green kind of what you guys expected in this practice?
We've been seeing it since last year. We've been seeing it. We know what he can do. So, yeah.
We've been asking people at their vantage point this touchdown run. I don't know if you saw it maybe on live or on the big screen, but when you juked out
The two dudes, yeah, I saw that. That's just Taylor being Taylor. He does it in practice every day. So, of course we got excited for the touchdown, but there's nothing we haven't seen. We've been victims of that too. So, yeah.
What's it like trying to run him down in practice?
Like running down the cheetah, I would guess. It's impossible to catch him. Sometimes we find a way. So, yeah.
This was a game where a lot of people got to get involved and include some names that fans have heard a lot. What was the reaction on the sideline when Game Hunter got that interception?
Oh my God. Just imagine like a Coke bottle being shaken up with Mentos in it. It was crazy. We were just happy for him that he got to make that play. So, yeah.
You guys good?
Thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
Thank you.